Welcome back to Lifelong Learners. For this week's episode, I want to talk about my experiences with dental anxiety. I also want to talk about current events and disability rights. My experiences with the dentist have never been pleasant. Getting my story out there and educating people about what autism is my main goal in life. If you want to hear more episodes of Lifelong Learners, you can find Lifelong Learners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel for free. Fasten your seatbelts as we talk about dental anxiety, current events, and disability rights from my own lived experience. Your host, Holly Tetreault. I've had dental anxiety since childhood, and it's hard when people have to be in my face. Also, having to wait in the waiting room is challenging. Having autism makes it hard for me to wait in the waiting room for a long period of time. I make sure to bring my fidget toys because it helps with the sensory overload. I make sure to pack a bag of sensory items, including fidget toys, stuffed animals, and most recently, I have brought a weighted stuffed animal with me. Another challenge I face at the dentist is being overloaded by all the sound around me. This makes it hard for me to speak up for myself and ask the hygienist for a break. Most times I feel like I have to hide my stims at the dentist because these people don't understand that I have autism, and they don't understand why it's hard for someone like me to go to the dentist. Navigating the dentist as a autistic young woman can be challenging because for the past several years I have been criticized at the dentist many times for how crooked my teeth are. I have a hard time with trusting people that I don't know. Dentist offices need to do more to accommodate people with autism because there needs to be more education about autism in the dentist's office. The staff should be trained on what to do if someone with autism gets overwhelmed or overstimulated. Something a dentist could do is offer fidget toys or noise-canceling headphones if they see someone getting overstimulated. If you suspect someone has autism or is neurodivergent, and you see them getting overwhelmed by their environment, you can take the individual to a quieter place if possible. Offer them a fidget toy or a item of comfort. From my experience, being critical or angry at someone who is only trying to navigate a world that wasn't built for them makes us more anxious and stressed out. Everyone deserves to have a good experience at the dentist. Don't feel bad if you need someone to go into the appointment with you. I sometimes have mom go in with me because When I go into the room at the dentist, it can be overwhelming for me, especially when people ask me the same questions over and over. I also find myself constantly repeating everything I have said about my teeth and about my decision to not get braces. This is why I make sure I have someone at these appointments with me, because I need help with speaking up for myself. At my last appointment, I found it odd that they would ask me if I carry a toothbrush with me when I am out in the community. Most times at the dentist, I am finding that these people judge me for who I am, and they don't consider the fact that I have autism. Sometimes I wish I didn't have a dentist because I have had so many bad experiences where people choose to judge me before they get to know me. I want to get the medical care I need, and I want to be treated like a human being. I might have autism and all of these other things going on with me, but that doesn't make me any less human. I get tired of seeing all the hate and false information being said about the autism community. What? Has it been almost a year since RFK Jr. started making false claims about autism? I will continue to debunk these myths about autism because we deserve to hear the truth, not these lies. One of the big myths about autism that is out there is vaccines cause autism, and I can't tell you how false that is. We have measles spreading in our country along with many other preventable diseases because parents are scared to get their kids vaccinated over some lies that vaccines cause autism. We eradicated measles because we have vaccines, safe vaccines that save lives. I can't stress this enough. Listen to your doctors for medical information. I understand that times are hard, but let's listen to the facts. Back to my experiences at the dentist. After years of bad experiences, I am in the process of finding someone who has experience with people on the autism spectrum. I also have trust issues with people, and I want to be comfortable with having someone being in my space, especially at the dentist. There are many things that a dentist doesn't understand when it comes to treating me. I have tried to tell them that I won't respond to your question right away because I need time to process what you said to me. I have tried for years to find a new dentist, but it's hard too due to insurance. I wish all places would take Mass Health because I am also having to find someone else to take over my eye care, and it's been frustrating because now I have to find people who I trust and take my insurance. This world I live in becomes a never-ending battle of figuring out what I'm going to do for eye care and dental care. I hate this administration so much, and they are making it harder for me to get the health care I need. Having to navigate this world that is constantly changing is just exhausting. I am trying to make sure that I have the health care I need while going to school and doing my podcast. It can be hard for me to manage my time, but I am doing my best. Every day with this corrupt administration, I always remember that if karma doesn't get these people now, karma will get them sooner or later. I am trying to stay positive because there is always light at the end of the tunnel. One day I will be having a party because this administration will finally be out of the White House. Everything will slowly go back to the way it was before. As of now, I will continue to speak up for disability rights because disability rights are human rights. Times may be rough right now, but we need to stand strong as the American people because this fight is far from over, and we can't stop standing up for our rights until we win this fight. When we fight, we win. I am doing my podcast not only to get my story out there, to get the facts about autism out there. That's all for this week's episode of Lifelong Learners. This week I talked about dental anxiety from my own lived experience. I also talked about current events and how important it is that we get the facts about autism out there. I want to thank Alex, GCC, and all of my fans for all of their support and helping me to get the facts out there. If you want to listen to more episodes of Lifelong Learners, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Lifelong Learners Podcast. See you next week. Holly Tetreault.